Good morning guys, welcome to a new vlog. London Fashion Week has officially started, so we're going to be doing lots of fun fashion things in this vlog. I'm about to drop off this vintage suit which I was going to get from a vintage seller who actually lives very close by, but the fit just wasn't quite right, so I'm going to return that to her. I've packed my bag, I've got my wallet, my keys. Do I need anything else? I need to bring my vlogging camera, my phone. Where's my phone? Anyway, we're going to Frock Me Vintage, which is like a huge London vintage event that happens every season. Every time I go, I always get something. So I'm really excited to see what I'll find today, because it's like treasure hunting. You never know what you're going to find. And this one is in a different location to the one I usually go to. And apparently it's like twice as big, twice as many sellers. So I'm very excited to go. I'm going to vlog as much as I can. When I do get there, it gets quite overwhelming. So I'm not sure how much footage I'll get, but I'll do my best. I'm also attending the Burberry show, which is tomorrow. So we're gonna have so much fun together, guys. So let's go shopping. I'm wearing the weirdest outfit today. I just wanted to be really comfortable and I wanted to have like minimal layers. So I'm wearing my leggings, just some sneakers because I'll be walking around a lot, a thin long sleeve because it's getting cold. I've put on my Burberry trench coat because I thought I just needed to make this outfit look somehow stylish, because I like looking cute when I go shopping. But I'm wearing a thin layer of clothing because if I want to try anything on, there's no changing room, so I just have to kind of slip whatever I want to try on over my actual clothes. I kind of thought my little beret brought the outfit together with the greys. So it is really random, this outfit. It's not my usual day-to-day, but this is a serious Sarah shopping outfit. I got three really nice things. There wasn't as much as I thought at this one. It did feel bigger, but I think I prefer the stalls at the Kensington Frock Me Vintage, just because I think there's a nicer selection. It was incredibly busy, so I think the Chelsea spot is a lot busier than the Kensington spot. I just wasn't as impressed with the selection today, but I'm really happy with what I did buy and I didn't overspend, which is great. Every time I attend Frock Me Vintage, I can't keep buying loads and loads of stuff. So 3 really nice pieces is enough for me. I was hoping to find a little bit more just so I could put outfits together for Fashion Week, but all good. Maybe I'll check out some other shops here in Chelsea, as I'm never in Chelsea. I am not a Chelsea girl, but I'm here and it's so cute. I understand why people are Chelsea people. I find that within the vintage community there is like a little bit of snobbiness. Like some of the sellers I just saw at some stalls really give you a good look, but I guess it's because their passion and interest is clothing, so they're just genuinely curious about what people are wearing. But there was this one man, I was looking at this jacket that was on the end of a rail. It was an amazing YSL jacket, maybe one of the most amazing jackets I've seen. So I take it off the rail, I look at it, I'm being super careful because I understand with vintage clothing everything is quite delicate, and I'm looking, he comes, he takes it out of my hand, he holds it up for me and he's like, yeah, this is on First Dibs, gives me the paper on First Dibs, it's a £5,000 jacket. So I'm like, okay, cool, but don't take it out of my hands. And then I look at it, obviously I'm not looking to spend £5,000 on a jacket right now, and then he puts it back and then I'm looking through the rest of his rail And I'm being really careful, and he's like, comes over again and touches the top of the hangers. He's like, when you look through the rail, do it like this. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to walk away and not look at the rest of your clothes because you are so freaking rude. So I just kindly walked away from him. I did not like his energy. Like, why am I going to give someone business that has that sort of like negative, over possessive, protective energy? You are there to sell clothes and everyone is looking through rails. Just be a little bit more open and like let people do what they want. Don't be so overprotective. That was wild thinking back to it. He wasn't telling me off or anything. I could just tell it was his whole vibe. My star sign is a Cancer. Cancers are so emotional and sensitive. So anytime anyone's like a little bit negative or a bit off, I get quite... it affects me. So I just kind of walked away. I was like, if I'm here any longer, I might cry. It's such a beautiful day today. I might walk around, like I just said, a little bit in Chelsea, and then I'm going to head home, start looking at what we're going to have for dinner, and then prepare for tomorrow for the Burberry show. There isn't much to prepare, to be honest. We shot a Burberry project the day before yesterday. Here's how the content looked. Me and Bash was so proud of the content we created. It was for this trench that I'm wearing right now, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. I feel like everyone deserves a good Burberry trench in their life. I understand that new Burberry is very expensive, but you can get hold of secondhand Burberry trenches. Actually, I'll write down here and I'll link below an Instagram page that I follow who have really nice Burberry trenches. I always tell my friends to go and check out her pieces because she sources really nice Burberry trenches. But I mean, if you have the budget, check out new Burberry. I really like the oversized feel to this trench. I'll also link below the trench that I'm wearing right now. I just got home and the first thing that I needed to do was make myself some lunch because I was starving. I luckily had some rice and dal in the fridge and I just made a little side salad really quickly. That took me under 5 minutes just to warm all that up, make a salad. It's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what I got, and Bash is just behind the camera. I'm also going to show him what I got at the same time. Killing two birds with one stone. Basho, do you want to see what I got? I've really been into vintage jewelry lately. I just think it elevates an outfit, and I saw this brooch straight away. I was like, oh my gosh, I need that. It's so beautiful. I think that just like pinned there on a blazer, a trench coat. It's just so fun. Do we like it? Yes or no? Okay, with this one, I have always wanted a shirt with like quite large lapels, and this is a 70s shirt. I loved the sleeves, I loved the collar, I liked the trimming on like down around the buttons on the sleeves. I haven't tried it on yet, but how cute. And then look at the sleeves, they're like that. I really like that. I'm not going to try this on right now, but I really wanted to show you. It's got some marks at the back, but it's okay, because I reckon if I just send this off to the dry cleaners, I'll ask them to try and take it out. It's really cute. And then I'm saving the best till last. This was a little bit of an unnecessary purchase, only a little bit. Okay, I recently got given this trench coat, but I saw this leather trench coat. The fit was perfect. The shoulders were the perfect size. I really like a little oversized shoulder, and everything about it. The softness of this leather was honestly so nice. And as soon as I put it on, I was like, I need this jacket in my life. But I will get rid of some other leather jackets that I own. So what I like to do is I like to take one thing out of my wardrobe and then I replace it with another so everything doesn't build up. It's nice, huh? This with some black boots, jeans. Perfection. I'm sorry, Bash just corrected me. It's not a jacket, it's a coat. I love it. I think it's the perfect shape. I know it doesn't look great with this outfit, but the collar as well is super nice. I'm so tired now, honestly. I could sleep. I want to go upstairs, put on a movie, and just chill out. Would you like to join me?
Me? We need to cook, no?
Oh, okay. We'll put the sweet potatoes in the oven. Okay, for dinner. We've had some jerk chicken marinating in the fridge for a few days. We have to eat it. Today is the last day that we can leave it in the fridge. So we're going to have jerk chicken, sweet potato with slaw, plantain. That is one yummy dinner. We got these really cool sweet potatoes. Like, we got a purple one, a normal kind of bog standard sweet potato, and then a lighter purple. So I'm intrigued as to how these will taste. I've never had potatoes this color before. So, well, let's roast them. I'm just gonna wash them, season them, bit of salt, whack them in the oven. Finished off watching the Charlie Sheen documentary, which was actually very insightful into his life, and I never knew he was so famous. I never knew he had that much fame, that much publicity. I didn't know he was in the public eye so much. I learned a lot about him. I just finished making a coleslaw. It's really good. And then Bash found a mayonnaise that's made with 100% extra virgin olive oil. Is it extra? Just olive oil, not extra virgin. Most mayonnaise, 90% of mayonnaise out there are made with seed oils, which is really bad for you. And we have been on the hunt for a mayonnaise that's made of olive oil, but most of the ones that are made of olive oil are mixed with a not so good seed oil. So we found one, finally. For those who want a screenshot, that's the one. I'm going to fry plantain. I'm going to take the potatoes out the oven and get serving. Bash just came up with the most genius idea. So we have the juices from the chicken in a pan, which we're heating up. And then what we're gonna do, he came up with the idea to take cooked plantain, blitz it, and then we mix it in the sauce.
I don't know.
It sounds a bit crazy, but I think it's going to be really good. It's just going to add a sweetness to the jerk chicken.
I don't know if technically, like, it makes sense, you know, but like, okay.
I don't know if it will emulsify within the sauce.
Yeah, it might go totally wrong, but like, at least we try.
Exactly. I think it's going to be good. Like, what can go wrong, surely? Let's experiment. Rosie, my best friend, got us this Spanish light avocado oil. This is another really good oil that you can use for cooking. It's got a really high smoke point and it's delicious. So the only oils that we cook with are olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and avocado oil. But I have been told you shouldn't use oils from plastic bottles, but this one makes an exception. The branding's so nice. The jerk chicken's looking good. The plantain's looking a bit sad. This is the sauce. I'm going to try it, but I know it's going to be really spicy, so I'm not going to smother it onto the plate right now. I'm going to taste it and just see how I go. It's so spicy, so good though.
So like flavor.
So good. Damn. I think we're onto something.
Yeah, we can develop.
Wow. Taste test. I'm so sad that I can't eat the plantain sauce that we made, but it won't be worth it. Tomorrow, my stomach, no. Right, this will be my first time trying a purple potato. It tastes exactly like a sweet potato. Okay, now I'm gonna try the really dark potato that has normal potato inside color. It's a bit more bitter, but still sweet. Really good. Oh, we need to eat different colored potatoes more often. Okay, let me eat, guys. Let me enjoy this. Hello. Probably wondering why you sat on the floor. I'm about to do my makeup and I have this thing where I actually much prefer sitting on the floor in front of a mirror doing my makeup. And talking about mirror, this mirror needs a wipe, apologies. I just prefer sitting on the floor doing my makeup than standing up in front of a mirror or being on a really uncomfortable little stool. So the floor it is. So glamorous, so glamorous. I've never filmed down here before, so the angle's probably a little bit funky, but we move. Okay, so I'm going to start getting ready for the Burberry show 3 hours early. I don't have anyone coming to do my hair and makeup. I'm going to do it myself, just because I get really bored sat doing my hair and makeup, and I really like the natural aesthetic when it comes to attending shows. I've had my hair and makeup done in the past, and it has made me feel confident. But I feel even more confident when I do it myself and I know that everything just feels minimal. I can touch my face. And I think back in the day, I used to find it exciting getting my hair and makeup done for fashion shows. But as time goes on, I would much rather use that hour and a half doing something else than sat in the makeup chair. My skin is so dry. I might need to apply another oil, a layer of this La Mer oil. This is their renewal oil and I really like it, and it smells quite zesty. It's really nice. If anyone suffers with dry skin, let me know what products you use, because I'm always on the hunt for oil-based products. Guys, please excuse the mess behind me. We are in the process of packing for Milan Fashion Week. I mean, there's not much to pack really. We're literally in and out. We'll be there for one night. We are attending the Prada show. So we land the day before, go for dinner with friends, and then it's the Prada show the next day, and then we leave that evening. So it's going to be really nice. I'm really grateful and lucky that I'm in a position where I can choose which shows to go to. And if you guys are wondering, like, why do you even need to attend shows? But as a content creator or an influencer, attending a brand's show is amazing for your image. I feel like it gets you out there, you get shot on street style, and you end up in various publications at times. If you don't know what a publication is, it's like a magazine. I've been in a few prints from attending a show. Prints is printed magazines or newspapers, which is really cool, and it just also looks great on the Instagram feed if you attend a good show within the cities. And I'm so lucky that brands have me at their shows. I really am grateful, and it's such a fun experience. You get to dress up, you get to see your friends, you get to take cool pictures. It's a whole vibe. During the fashion weeks, I used to attend double the amount of shows. So this season, again, I'm kind of doing one show per city. London, Burberry show tonight, and then Milan, I'm attending the Prada show, Paris, the Dior show, but I might do the Miu Miu show, which is towards the end of Paris Fashion Week. So I won't be staying, but I'll 100% be going to the Dior show, which is always amazing. And it will be J.W. Anderson's first show with Dior, because he's their new creative director. There's been a lot of hype and buzz around that, so I'm really grateful that I've been invited to that. And I'll be able to witness a part of history within the fashion world, so that will be cool. But yeah, Fashion Week is also a huge investment, because you're not necessarily getting paid to attend these shows. There are a few activations around Fashion Week, but most of the time you're paying for your own flight into the city, you're paying for your accommodation, you're paying for the food, unless a brand flies you out, which isn't rare, but it's not common. So yeah, Fashion Week is a huge investment, but I do think it has been worth the investment for us personally, as I do see a lot of results after Fashion Week. For instance, jobs come in from other brands that don't necessarily show during Fashion Week, but they've seen your content, they've seen which brands you're affiliated with, and it helps build your image. So that's a little insider for you guys if you ever wondered. I feel like back in the day there used to be a bit of pressure amongst content creators anyway, about which shows you went to, who went to the most shows, who's been seen at what show. Oh, I'm doing this show. And it was Bash who really made me realize, like, no, this isn't how it needs to be. And I feel like a lot of other content creators over the last few seasons have also realized that you don't need to attend every single show there is. It's not a competition, and it's probably best for your image and for the brands that you work with to be seen at less shows, because then you're being more selective and you're not affiliated with every single brand under the sun. I feel like London is the least hyped city out of all of the cities that do host fashion weeks. And I think it's quite sad because there are so many talented London designers who do show, but they don't necessarily get the recognition that they deserve. And sadly, they don't have the budgets behind them like YSL or Valentino that they can put on a show with a large production. And yeah, there's just not many shows that have big production budgets behind them in London. I mean, other than Burberry, who I personally think are the best that show during London Fashion Week. And I really love that they've stuck to London as their city to show. I know that it's a London brand, so you would assume that they would show in London, but you'll be surprised. For instance, Valentino, it's an Italian brand, but they most of the time show in Paris. I've never really understood why that is. So yeah, I'm so grateful that Burberry kind of stick to their heritage and they stick to showing in London, because they could easily follow the hype and show in a more of a buzzing city. But maybe things will change over time. I hope they do, because London is an amazing city. And we've got sun today, so Burberry are lucky that they got a good day. Maybe that's why, because the UK's weather is always a little bit pants. So you're probably guaranteed good weather in Milan or New York or Paris. Now, I feel like Paris is similar to London. If you guys could attend one show within the Fashion Week season, what would it be? I would be so intrigued to know. So we get picked up at 5 o'clock. Usually Bash and I, we're freaks, we eat dinner around 5:30, 6. Mostly 5:30 when we're at home. And 5 o'clock's a bit of a difficult time for us, I've got to admit. So we are going to eat before we leave, because I don't think we're going to get back until late. And for me, there's nothing worse than eating late and going to bed on a full stomach. So we were like, what can we cook so we don't smell? Because I've had it before. I had it last season, actually, for the Burberry show. I cooked before we left as well. And I went to the show stinking like onions and garlic. So we said to ourselves, right, what are we going to make so we don't smell? And I really want to eat at home, since we're going to be in Milan soon, which means eating out for the next 2 days that we're there. So what are we going to make that's home cooked food so we won't smell? So I said chicken sausages, because we can just throw them in the air fryer and they don't smell. We've got potatoes from yesterday. We're just going to heat those up somehow, I'm not sure how, in the oven or in a frying pan. And then we're going to make a nice Greek salad so that we get our greens in. And I thought, you know what, that is such a random dinner, but it works. And it's hearty, it's healthy, and we'll be eating at home. I just really love prioritizing my good food when I can, and it makes me feel good for it. It gets me through these months, and I'm able to perform my best. I'm able to get to places on time. I'm able to have the energy that I want to have when I talk to clients or friends. So yeah, prioritizing our sleep and food is what gets us through this. And I know we're such Scrooges, guys, but by me saying we prioritize sleep, we are so selective with what Fashion Week parties we attend. Fashion Week, there are the most events going on, and there's so many opportunities to go to fun parties hosted by people and brands, but we prioritize our work so much that we choose to decline a lot of parties because we're like, right, if we're going to party, then we're not going to be able to produce the best content or have the energy that we want when we're at a show. So yeah, that's how we do it. And people probably think I'm really boring and they're like, oh, you're not showing face at parties, but I do it for myself and for my energy because this girl is used to 9 p.m. bedtimes and 6 a.m. wake-ups. Makeup is done. I really like how I've done my makeup. It's just perfect. Like, it looks like I'm wearing makeup, but I'm not wearing too much makeup. It's like effortless. That's what I like, effortless makeup. Okay, now I'm gonna make our weird little dinner. I love how I've been able to incorporate home cooked food in my Fashion Week vlog. I feel like a Greek salad is a very summer themed salad, so it's a bit weird for me to be making it in the autumn, but it's just so delicious. It doesn't matter what season it's for, we still eat it. Let it be snowing outside, I'm still gonna be making a Greek salad. Finished getting dressed for the Burberry show, so let me show you what I'm wearing whilst I have the chance. How cute are their new bags? I am absolutely obsessed. It's giving me like a real 90s vibe. It's kind of a vintage feel to it. And then my outfit. I'm showing you here on the stairs because the rest of my house is a disaster. It looks upside down. Anyway, this epic leather burgundy Burberry trench with these silver studs. I think it's amazing. The moment I saw this as an option, I was like, I need to wear that. And then this ruffled shirt is really cute. It's got the kind of traditional Burberry tartan print on it. Pink corduroy jeans. So when I saw the image, it was styled with these jeans. This is a complete look from the runway. I wasn't into it. I was like, no, can I change the look so I can wear my own jeans with it? And they said no. But when the look arrived and I tried the whole look on, I was like, wow, I actually really, really, really like it. So I'm quite happy with my look, and I'm just wearing my own Burberry boots. So let's go to the Burberry show. Our car is outside. And I don't really know what to expect. You never really know what to expect with these shows. The theme's always changing, the location's always changing. So a lot of change. Let's go. Burberry show?
I enjoyed it. It was a cool experience. It was a vibe. The music was so good.
Yeah, I looked over and you were vibing. Whilst everyone was filming on their phones, you were just sat there
Just like,
bopping your head. It was cute. I really liked the show. The theme was giving indie music festival, like Woodstock in the 1960s is how I would say the collection felt. I really liked it. There was a lot of skinny tailoring, which isn't for me, but I do see skinny jeans coming back in, skinny suits. And look, if you style it right and it looks good on you, I feel like so many people can pull it off. But I don't know if I'm personally ready to pull off the skinny tailoring, skinny suits, skinny jeans. It just kind of brings me back to my childhood, and there's a lot of trauma there for me with skinny jeans. I remember in year 7 I wore skinny jeans and trainers to school, and my school was a non-school uniform school, and a girl came up to me and she was like, you're wearing skinny jeans and trainers. And then I went home and I was really upset, and I was like, okay, I can't wear skinny jeans and trainers anymore. And since then I've been so paranoid about wearing skinny jeans and trainers. But it was a great show. I loved the sky print that they had in the tent. The show was under a large tent, which they've used before for shows, which is quite good. I like to see brands recycling. What else do I have to say? Here are my 3 favourite looks. I always show my favourite looks after a show. And it was fun. I got to see my friends, got to see a great collection, something so different for Burberry. And on to the next one.
here we go.
We are in the car and we just arrived to the airport, and we are going to Milan for the Prada show. So I'll see you guys next week for Milan Fashion Week. So exciting. I love my job. Bash is just here, working. Oh, it's okay, Bash. I love you. Okay, see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.